happy Sunday. Welcome to Cosying Up with Essy, where we do all things DIYs, home decor and organization, hauls, thrifts, tips and hacks for your home. My name is Esther and welcome to a little home of simple, cozy and inexpensive ideas. In today's video, I want to show you how to make a gallery wall. I wanted to do some decoration for my office space. So for this gallery wall, I'm using items that you can actually find around your house. So I'm going to recycle a carton for the frames, and then I'm going to recycle some of the papers, some photos that I have from a magazine, some old magazines that I have had for years, and I really love the photos inside the magazines. So I'll be cutting my favorite ones with you guys, and also I'll be cutting the carton. So for the carton, I'm going to make the frame. So the frame is the back and the front part of the frame, and then because the carton is brown, I'm going to spray paint it matte black so that I can achieve the effect that I want. So come along with me as I do this, and I hope you enjoy, and I also hope that you learn something. And yeah, I'm waiting to see what you make as well. So these are the magazines that I want to cut. So I'm going to start with this wallpaper. This is a wallpaper hanging that a friend of mine gave me. So what I want to do is I want to start with measuring how long I want it to be. So I'm going to measure the width and also measure the length. So once I am done with measuring, I cut the width and the length that I needed, and then kept aside this painting, because this is one of the art photos that I'll be using for my gallery wall. So these Korean magazines, I have had them for quite some years. So what I'm doing right now, I'm just checking on the photos and choosing the photos that I like. So there are so many good quality photos in such magazines. You can check. I am very sure you cannot lack at least 2 or 3 magazines that you like in your house, that you can actually get very nice photos and make such a gallery wall. So for me, I wanted to recycle these photos because as you can see, this is a sunset and it looks so nice. So I'll be getting a few photos. I'll check how many I need. At least I want a gallery wall that has at least 6 to 7 photos on the photo frame. So this is what I'll be doing. So just I'm placing my metal ruler at the edge of the book, or at the edge of the magazine, so that I can have a clean cut. So you want to get a clean cut for you to be able to not destroy the painting. So now I'm done with cutting and measuring how the width and the length. So once I cut, now I'm able to check, to know. I'm able to know each painting, each photo. I'm able to know the frame, the width and the length of the frame that I'm going to cut. So that's why it's advisable to start with the photos, and then now you go to the frames, because now you'll be having the exact measurements of what you want to make the frames with. So these are the photos, and they are very beautiful. As you can see, they are high quality photos, so you can do this as well. Then now I have my carton. I'm using an Arial carton. So the first thing is place the carton under, and then place on top, place the picture or the art painting that you want to use. So for me, I'm just placing this one is the one that the wallpaper hanging. So what I'm going to do is measure and then cut. It was a bit long, so I cut a bit more, and then I'm going to measure against the carton so that I can know the width and the length. So what I'm doing is I like my frames being 1.5 inches wide. So and 1.5 inches thick. That is the thickness, 1.5 inches thick. And the best thing, I have done different ways in cutting cartons, and the best frames I get is the ones that you cut continuously. So for this part, for this piece of the carton, I'm just going to measure. As you can see, I'm measuring 1.5 inches each side so that I can get the width of the frame. And then now once I get the width, I'm going to cut it continuously. So what I'm going to do, measure all 4 sides and then cut in between. So for me to be able to do good cutting, I usually use the paper cutter. It's sharp and it's very easy, and because this is carton, it cuts very easily. So you also want to be very careful so that you don't cut in the wrong direction. So this metal ruler, this 90-degree metal ruler helps me so much in making good cuttings and also the correct measurements. So this is what I use. So I'm just measuring using the pencil, and then I'm going to use the cutters, and I'll do this for all the photos that I need. For all the 6-7 frames that I want to make. So come along with me, I'll show you each and every step along the way, yeah, and then you can be able to do this as well at your comfort. finished making all the measurements for all the frames, and then I used my cutter as I had said before. And when you're cutting, you want to place a thick surface like this board that I have, so that you make sure you don't destroy the surface that you're working on. So I usually place a carton, and then keep on checking with the photo that you have, or the picture that you have, so that you can make sure that you still are working in the correct measurements. So this is what I've been doing, and yeah, so my frames are almost ready. And then the next thing I want to do is, I made the front part of the frame, I'll make the back part of the frame, and then spray paint the front parts only. And yeah, we'll see this next step. Here I have all my frames cut, and as you can see, the edges are very clean, so they have different widths and lengths. So now I'm just taking the same pieces of carton. I'm going to be cutting the back part. So you don't want the back part to be larger than the front part of the frame. So you cut it like half an inch smaller. So that's why I was cutting the width as 1.5 inches, so that the half inch I'm going to leave it out on the back part of the frame, so that I can have a clean frame. So I took the frames outside, and now I'm going to spray paint them matte black, because the effect that I want to achieve is black frames. So I'm using matte black spray paint, and I've placed some cartons on the floor of the corridor, so that I don't destroy the space as well. So as you can see, I've just let them dry, and then I'll get them back in and continue with the process. The frames are all dry, so now I have my hot glue gun. It's already hot. I've already connected it in electricity for some few minutes. So what I'm doing, I'm picking the back part of the frame, and then I want to start by sticking the photos on the back part, and then I'll place the top part after I have the correct measurement. So as you can see, I'm just placing the photo on the back part of the frame, and then picking the front part, and just making sure I have the correct measurement. Then once I have the correct measurement and it's okay, I'm going now to place the hot glue, as you can see, just around the frame, all 4 sides. And then I'm going to place it on top of now the photo, because now the photo is already stuck on the back part. And then now this is just a repetitive process. I'm going to do this for all the frames, all the photo frames that I have. So for this one, I did the same thing, but it was a bit large. The picture was a bit large. So what I did is I just trimmed it using scissors, and then I still did the same process. Hot glued it on the surface of the back part of the frame, and then I'm going to glue the front part of the frame, and yeah, just repeat the same process, and that's it. So this is the outcome of all the frames. I love how they came out, they turned out. So you guys, you can see you don't have to really spend so much money thinking of how to make a gallery wall. This is very easy. I just did it using easy recycling items that you can find anywhere. You can get the cartons on a shop or even a supermarket, and at least use the a bit harder cartons so that they can be long lasting. So this is the setup that I want to have. So as you can see, these are all the photos. So now what is remaining is this is the wall that I want to place the gallery wall, to make the gallery wall on. It's my office space. So the first thing you need to do before you even hot glue or you stick the frames on the wall, you need to measure. So what you do is if you have big large you can cut some pieces of paper and then you can use them, but I didn't have extra papers. So what I did is just placed where I wanted it, and just seeing how I like the frames to be, and then yeah, I went hot glued each and every part and stuck them on the wall, and I'll show you the end result at the end of the video. Wow, so right now I am already done. All my gallery frames are on the wall, and I really love the outcome. I love the tones. I mixed different types of photos, some green tones, some food travel. As you can see, it looks so nice. I really love it, and this is something that you can also achieve as well. Enjoyed today's video. It was such a nice DIY to start with, to start the year with. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you got some inspiration for your space. So this gallery wall, you can do it in your living room, you can do it in any room that you find that you like in your house. So for me, I did it for the office. I have also done some gallery wall as well in my living room. So it's something that you can customize for different rooms as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, enjoyed the video. Give it a thumbs up if you like it, and if you have enjoyed our DIY family yet, kindly hit the subscribe button below and the notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. If you like DIYs as much as I do, kindly follow me on Instagram at Cosying Up with Essy and on Facebook at Cosying Up with Essy, and for any business inquiries at cosyingupwithessy@gmail.com, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So in this year, I really want to 10k subscribers and more. So guys, to do this, kindly share this video and share other videos that are interesting to you on my channel, and let's grow the channel, let's grow the family, and yeah. Cheers guys, have a lovely week and see you in the next one.